Hello everyone, my name is Björn from the SkillMill Project. I'm here together with Elias, our development leader for the SkillMill app, and we will give you a quick demonstration on how the app works.
Hi everyone. I think Björn, the way we're gonna do this is we're just gonna take a situation that you experienced in your life, and we're gonna try to find out what soft skills were hidden in it. Does that sound like a good plan?
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
Let's do that. Right when we jump in here, you get a lot of different prompts that might help you think of an experience. You said you already prepared an experience, so we can get through this faster. So what should we name this experience that you've prepared?
Right, so this is an experience that I am actually grateful for from when I studied in Tokyo, and we can call this Tokyo Friend because I became friends with a 92-year-old man who taught me to play a very traditional Japanese board game named Go. So maybe there are some skills hidden here.
Nice. All right, let's explore your situation.
All right,
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Cool, let's go. And the way this works, we're just gonna get these prompts and you're gonna have to say, does this fit for your situation? Yes or no. All right, I'll just read it out loud quick and you yell out yes or no.
All right.
Did you understand and adapt to the expectation or values of people from other cultures?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Did you use what you had in new or effective ways to achieve results?
No.
Did you pick up some new skills or knowledge to tackle a task?
Well, I learned to play Go, so yeah.
Yeah. And we can just say very quickly, these are very broad, right? Some of them might just not be applicable at all. And it's here in this stage, it's really about just very quickly say yes or no. Don't have to think about it too much. It's just about quantity over quality.
All right.
So did you consider that someone would need specific information later and make sure to provide it beforehand?
No.
Were you open to adapting new knowledge or skills?
Oh, yeah.
Did you actively gather information to improve your understanding and help you make a decision?
Fringe case, but yeah, why not? I did some reading about the game.
Okay. Did you identify concrete challenges to solving a problem in order to address them?
No, not really.
Cool. Did you question the truth or nature of a subject or idea without letting feelings or opinions affect you?
Difficult to say, but I guess no, not really.
All right. And last one, did you help someone participate in a group activity?
No, it's more that he helped me, so no.
All right. Cool. And now we can just show how this looks like now when you completed it. We see, okay, out of four soft skills, we can see each of them has one sub skill each that Björn said yes to, that was relevant or somehow involved in his situation. And so you can see the results here. And then we will jump right in to do another exercise. We're going to show you how that looks like because there's a cool feature here. You can see a kind of progress meter behind each of these soft skills. And that kind of shows you how much you've explored a given soft skill. And so Björn, do you want to pick maybe three soft skills that you want to focus on more in depth now in the next round? And we're going to skip through that round so you don't gonna have to look at us go through some more rounds, and we're going to come back later when we're done with the extra exploration and we're ready to go on to the next step of the process. But let's just show how the focus here works. So which of the soft skills would you like to focus on a bit more?
All right. I think it feels like I may have used some communication skills, and interpersonal relationships feels very relevant. And I suppose also adaptability, I would say. This was very new to me, so I would like to see some more of those. Yeah.
Cool. And I just want to say, if you just pick one or two or three or none, you can always start and the app will adjust accordingly to show you more or less of a given soft skill. But cool, we're gonna go right ahead, explore the situation a bit more, and then we'll see you in a bit.
All right. See you soon.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. As you can see, we've now unlocked insights. But before we go and jump there to the next stage of the app, let's just take a quick look at what the SkillMill app so far has found in terms of soft skills and sub skills for Björn's situation. And these all come from a big database that we've collected together with our colleagues from career counseling and psychology, and it's a brings together lots of different skill frameworks, and we've united them in the SkillMill skill framework. And there we see here there's 6 different soft skills that seem to be relevant for your situation, Björn, and each of them have a different level of sub skills that seem to be relevant for you. And so now, like I said, we're going to go into the insights part of the app and try to actually find out which of them is the #1 sub skill and soft skill that was relevant for you, so we can eventually write a good story about it. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Do it. All right. And I think we're just going to go with the quicker exercise. We don't want to take too much time from you. So let's get in here. Here, the idea is you should pick the one out of the 2 that wins out, right? So it's cultural sensitivity or continuous learning. Which of those 2 was most important in this situation about you learning Go from a Japanese friend? Yes.
All right, so I'm reading here about these skills and learning a little bit more about them. And I would say that continuous learning seems to fit my situation. Yeah.
Let's click on that and we see there's a bit more to go through. So what is it? Continuous learning, or is willingness to learn the thing that was more relevant?
Ooh, I say willingness to learn is maybe a little bit more fitting for me. Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm going to keep willingness to learn. It seems more important than information gathering. Oh, wow. Hold on. Oh, this is a close tie, but building relationships across cultures feels important since not only am I Swedish and he was Japanese, he was also over 90 years old. So we come from very different generations. So building this friendship across cultures is very important to me.
Cool, let's go with that.
And I'm going to keep it.
All right.
Oh, yes, I will keep it. Yeah.
Okay.
Being aware of my values. I mean, all of these are really relevant. So, but I have to say that building relationship stays. Yes. No, I keep it. Yes.
Still wins out. All right.
Yeah, it stays.
Well then, now the app tells you this, right? Which would you rather? This was the exercise we've completed just now. And we said, okay, the following skills were identified as most relevant for your situation. And the top sub skill here is building relationships across cultures, right? And the honorable mentions would be willingness to learn and continuous learning, right? And so this is good for you to know in case you want to write multiple stories, then you have something else to go on. But okay, let's jump back. And the cool thing now is we see this page has actually updated. And now we know that your situation Tokyo friend is about interpersonal relationships. And it gives you the definition of the soft skill up here, right? And if you would want, you could jump back into the exploration exercise, look at what you found out there, jump back into insights, see what you found out there, right? But we're going to go now and jump into verbalization and write a story about this.
All right. Sounds good.
Cool. Let's do that. All right, let's create a new story. And we can see the app already kind of starts the story off for you. It says, Tokyo friend helped me gain more experience with interpersonal relationship skills, such as building relationships across cultures. And now we ask you to write a bit more using the CAR framework. All right, Björn. So let's go ahead. You tell me about the context, the action, and the result of your situation. I'll write it down for you. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
Cool. What was the context?
Okay, so when I studied in Tokyo, I got to know a 92-year-old Japanese man who agreed to teach me a traditional board game. And we didn't always understand each other, but we worked hard, listening to each other and asking questions. and in the end became friends. And this to me was a good training in building relationships across cultures.
Oh, perfect. Then we press the big book button here, which means we're going to save the story. And now we can jump back to the situation overview card. And we see now that the app tells us to finish our canvas. And let's click on that button and we'll see the card flips around. So this is something you can get to at any point, actually. And so you can do this if you do use the app with students in a workshop. You can ask them to start with this, even if you think that's more relevant. And this is something where we can use emoji and some other tools to really visualize the situation and make something that helps us remember the situation, and kind of even a year down the line helps us to quickly memorize, okay, this is why this was a relevant situation. So let's go start with some emoji. What should we use here, maybe?
All right, I can actually see a mountain there looking like Mount Fuji, and this was Tokyo, so that works well.
Perfect.
And I would love the Tokyo Tower in there somewhere to remind me that it was actually Tokyo and not any other Japanese city I lived in. And can you find a little house that would remind me of where my friend lived?
Let's
Oh,
see. Maybe the
yeah,
one with the tree.
yeah, perfect.
Right, let's put the house
Oh
here.
yeah, that's
And
nice.
if you do this on your phone, you can actually make things smaller and bigger and rotate them. It's a bit difficult right now with the mouse. And another thing is you can delete things. We're not going to do that now. We spent so much time building this. All right.
All
Let's
right.
press the button. Now we're done with it. Let's flip the card back around, and you can see now the app tells you to complete the situation. So let's do that and see where it ends up. Cool.
All right.
Let's press the big button. And we can see right now the situation. Now we got sent to the storybook. And this is where the app collects all of our situations, right? So there's different situations here in the different folders, so to say, for each soft skill. And let's click on the interpersonal relationships one. And there we can see the story we just created. If we click on it, right? Tokyo friend provided experiences in, and so on and so forth. And we can see the text you've written. And if we flip the card, we can see the emoji canvas we created. And now we can both actually copy paste the text that we've written. So this is now on the clipboard, and you can paste this into a document or send this to yourself or to your computer. Or you can also export the card, and it will flip over and it will export the emoji canvas for you. And again, you can send this to yourself via email or with whichever app you want, or share this with someone directly. And it will also, like you can see here, plain text in one document. It will also share the text for the situation together with the emoji canvas. Cool.